Hector says a person is approaching our door.
Who could it be?
A lady who lost an adjective? Or a man who misplaced a pronoun? Ah, our man in distress has arrived.
Oh, my, I've had such a dreadful experience.
Good, sir. May we be of any assistance? Your company?
Now, let me see. Ah, yes, tracers of lost parts of speech.
Yes, sir, and we're here to serve you. Your name?
McMurtry. Professor McMurtry.
Professor McMurtry. I'm Detective Hargraves, and this is my unexcelled, indeed my unexcellable staff of special investigators. Noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, conjunction, interjection, preposition, herb the verb, and our trusty bloodhound Hector.
Woo! Most impressive staff.
Won't you be seated? Now, Professor McMurtry, what may we do for you? What part of speech have you lost?
I was in my office preparing my next speech when what was it? Whatever I lost, I can't continue with my speech.
You mean you don't know what part of speech is missing?
No, I only know I need it badly.
Oh, dear.
How distressing.
This is going to be a tough case. We must come to the professor's rescue, even if he doesn't remember what he's lost. That's right. Let's get down to business. May I take your hat, Professor?
No, I always think better with my hat on. It keeps my brain warm and active.
You mean you think better with your hat on? Say, maybe that would help us, too. I'm thinking, and this is what I thought. Professor McMurtry may need his head to think, but he often does. Why is that? Because we're part of speech, and it's very difficult to think without us. How impressive. We've got all the sentences.
Yes, and every sentence must be complete.
The professor is right. Every sentence must have two parts. The first part of each sentence is the subject. It tells who or what we're talking about. In this case, the subject is the professor.
The second part of a sentence is the predicate. It tells what the subject is doing. In this case, the predicate is thinks.
So, the complete sentence is the professor thinks, professor is the subject, and thinks is the predicate.
When I think, my sentences must be complete.
When I'm busy with matters psychological, I depend on you to keep my thoughts quite logical. Say the motto that I repeat, must be complete.
It's the basis of ordinary etiquette to be sure of your subject and your predicate. Say the motto that we repeat. Every sentence must be complete.
Never choose a subject and then let it tangle. That's an indication that your thoughts are in a tangle. Never use your predicate, add a verb or two, and you'll have a sentence that could never misconstrue.
If you want to be sure you're comprehensible, there's a rule that is eminently sensible. Say the motto that we repeat. Every sentence must be complete. A most sensible rule, Professor. Now, back to the part of speech you lost. Was it a noun?
Could have been.
It could have been. It must have been. Don't you know how important we are? From everywhere.
What about everyone? What are all the things to name?
Down, Hector. I know you want to help the professor, but we must go at this systematically and methodically. Let's hear what these nouns have to say. If you ever wonder what a noun can be, walk around the room and the things you see.
finish my speech.
Perhaps we can help you. Now we know there are two kinds of nouns, common nouns and proper nouns. Let's give the professor some examples of common nouns. We'll try to refresh his memory.
Was it a day? Or a girl?
Or a mice.
No, I don't seem to recall. Proper nouns come and help us.
If we can locate what the professor has lost, we can call it by its special name.
Start with a capital letter, and a day can turn into Sunday. Start with a capital letter, and a cup can become Renee. Anything special that you write down simply must be a proper noun. Start with a capital letter, and a month can turn into May.
Oh, dear, I wish I could remember. It may have been a noun, either common or proper. I just can't be sure.
Perhaps it was a verb. Was this part of speech active? Did it show a lot of action?
Down, Hector. I know you want to play with Herb, but first let's hear what he has to say.
I'm very often a man of action myself.
Herb the verb is a man of action. He's busy all the day through. He plays, he smiles, he's the mighty rise. He does whatever you do. Herb the verb is a man of action. He's busy all the day through. He plays, he smiles, he's the mighty rise. He does whatever you do.
Sometimes I like to stand very still, just as I am, and then the verb of being,
You are. Herb the verb is a man of action who's busy all the day through. It's easy to teach his part of speech, for he does whatever you do.
When Herb's a verb of action, Hector likes to play with him. They walk, run, and play together. But when Herb's a verb of being and standing very still,
just as I am.
you are.
I am.
Good old Hector just crawls into a corner and sleeps.
Yes, I can see Hector's quite a dog.
Professor McMurtry, does Herb's a verb look familiar to you? Would you say you lost a verb of action or a verb of being?
They're familiar, but they just don't seem to be the part of speech I lost.
Hector must be on the trail.
Good boy, Hector. Good boy.
This must be your missing word, Professor. Hector's usually right.
Yes, yes.
What is it? What does it do?
It's the adjective brown. Tell the professor what you do.
Adjectives will describe anything you've ever seen. Adjectives can tell you the grass is green. Adjectives describe any word at all for you. Adjectives can tell you the sky is blue. See a setting sun on a beautiful lake or a pine tree so tall. If you want to paint a picture, use the loveliest words of all. Adjectives will show you the way to Wonderland. Adjectives will help you to understand.
So you see, we described
Green grass.
a tall tree, a blue sky, and a brown something for Professor McMurtry.
Well, Professor McMurtry, I think Hector's
Oh, no, I'm sure it wasn't an adjective brown. I don't particularly like brown.
What a pity.
I prefer blue. There's something so peaceful about it, it makes one forget. But that's my problem. Something I've forgotten that keeps me from finishing my speech. Ah, well.
Yes, well, perhaps it was an adverb. Did your word answer the question? How, when, where, how much? How, when, where, how much? How did she sing? She sang rather badly. When did she sing? She sang very often. Where did she sing? She sang everywhere. How much did she sing?
Not enough.
How did he work?
He worked rather slowly.
When did he work?
He worked very seldom.
Where did he work?
He worked here and there.
How much did he work?
Too much.
You can recognize an adverb if you really try. It may help you if you notice that we often hinted at why. How did he look?
He looked very carefully.
When did he look?
He looked quite continuously.
Where did he look?
He looked everywhere.
How sad did he feel?
Indescribably. Oh, dear. We do wish we could help you. If it were an adverb, it would answer the question, how, when, where, how much. Let me think about some adverbs. Quickly, soon, near.
What do you think, Professor?
This is a quandary. I know. It must be a pronoun. We often take the place of nouns.
Would you recognize a pronoun? Do you know the pro means for?
For a noun like boy, the pronouns he.
For a noun like girl is she. Would you recognize a pronoun? Do you know the pro means for?
For a noun like dog, the pronouns it.
For a noun like cottage. If it weren't for pronouns, you'd have to talk all day to replace those handy pronouns, such as we and us and they. Would you recognize a pronoun? Do you know the one to choose? If you're quite correct, you earn respect for the pronoun you should use.
No. I'm sure it wasn't a pronoun. I can't understand it. Oh, my.
Yes, you call, Professor?
No, I only said, oh, my. I was upset and expressing my feelings.
That's just what the interjection does for us. Whenever we want to emphasize our feelings very strongly, interjection helps us out. So you see, I can say, ouch, that hurt, or, oh, I didn't know, or, well, isn't that unusual? Of all the parts of speech, I consider myself the chief. For I take whatever you want to say, and I make it very brief. If you want to tell the world that your fix is worth a lot, ow! Is all you have to say. If there's nothing very difficult, now you understand. Oh, it's
a clue.
Was it in, around, or about anything? Aha! It must be the preposition we're after.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Preposition? See if you can help the professor.
Around and across the mall, do again along yonder, before, behind, under, without, after, to, before, about. These are prepositions, useful every day. Maybe they can go beside, between the mid and the steps above, below, above, I'll find you at a within, outside, inside, up, or in. These are prepositions, useful every day. And you haven't got the
No, I'm sure it wasn't a preposition. I'm the only part of speech left. Maybe I could help you because I'm a connecting word. I connect words or groups of words. I might be able to connect you with the part of speech you lost.
Conjunction connects.
And I'll try to help before you can succeed unless I intercede.
Conjunction connects.
And you will see if you stay around until your word is found.
Conjunction connects.
But I need a clue or a day or two.
Because this case is tough.
How perplexing. I simply must remember this word. It's absolutely necessary before I can finish my speech.
Investigators, you'll have to work hard to round up every possible word. We have already named the 8 parts of speech, and Professor McMurtry still can't identify what he's lost.
What a tough and unusual case. I just don't understand it. What's this? Glasses? That's it! I lost my glasses!
Why, of course, you lost a thing, the common noun glasses.
And I couldn't finish writing my speech without them. So I lost the thing, the common noun glasses. Sometimes I'm a bit forgetful. Tracers of lost parts of speech, I thank you. As a conjunction, it is my pleasure to connect Professor McMurtry and his glasses.
His brown glasses.
Ah, yes. Now my speech will be complete.
Hooray! We did it!
A beautiful finish to a difficult case. Marvelous! Scientific